91, 91, 92. Ooh, you tough.
And we just be recruiting, that's all.
Mm-hmm. But you came out all red? Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting on you.
Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. The Vols are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Finding space at the 20. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. And the ball's looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Caught in the backfield. It's Leonard. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's running out of time here. And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a rush, set it down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Big play, boy.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal.
It's a big play right there, son.
Hoping that in the second half,
Son, that is a big play right there.
come back to bite him.
If you know it or not, you go to the league for shit like that now.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the
We'll
field.
see.
This offense trying to bounce back the last possession.
We definitely gonna see.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You gonna leave for shit like that too now?
Time for a loss of 1.
That's a big boy over that ball, boy.
What's an offense doing on 3rd down?
You get off that ball fast,
Also
too.
important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to
Yeah, you gonna leave for shit like that?
Damn.
offense out of whack.
Them niggas greedy down there, boy. You can't run on y'all, ain't you?
To try to come up with that 1st down.
Just recruiting.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in
Run
no
on me.
time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just
See that
really
real?
good instincts
Ooh.
by the defender, but that play is blown up.
I see you 97.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker.
Good play, bro. That's the best play of the night, quarterback.
Love to see quarterbacks try to
Yeah, we spied him. And he know what you want to do.
He came up short of the first down.
Yeah,
Boy,
gotta
gave him a
get that
chance.
ball off.
He boots it away
The
from
defense is
inside his
chance.
own end zone. Jukes to get past a man.
Okay, freshman in the weight room.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The short completion of the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
What?
Escapes the pocket.
Oh, my God.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short.
I get why he did that. I know
Shot
why. I
downfield.
see why.
Nobody is open, so instead
why.
he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
That's what I mean.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll run the option. And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here. See if this defense can keep putting
Pitch
pressure
that
on him,
motherfucker.
not letting him get out into the open.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf.
Come on, Wolf.
But down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Gotta break that, baby.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. It's an option look. Pitches to the back.
That's all I was saying.
It's a touchdown, but there is a mark.
Come on, man.
It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards.
He ran his ass over.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
We need to start right here.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Oh, he got me. I ain't mean to.
The sack is made there by the freshman. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Snags a quick throw. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Chicken win the dinner. This nigga ran everybody over in the last circle with the car.
Fires it on the move. And it's complete downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense.
That's my fucking fault.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long.
Somebody ran y'all over to get the chicken chin and win a dinner?
Nah, I said he ran everybody else over. It was 4 against what? 11. Well, it was 11 left. So it was 8 people. He ran them all over with the car.
Before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Vols. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drop the fucking ball.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. He slings this one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now another deep ball here. And the pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a
Baby
big
Sean,
play
what
like
that
this
nigga
for a
run right there?
touchdown.
Lining up to try to
99. That nigga playing high school ball last year. I ain't even red shirt.
For the first half here, Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Can't coach speed. Yeah.
Bones will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Foster. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs. It's Wolf. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, dropped the ball to 44.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, that one's
came back.
And he steps out. That's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Man, come on now.
For a big gain. And the Volunteers pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's behind the sticks for the first down.
So he's happy in the game. Madden or college. Yeah.
Releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, but it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A running play called on fourth down.
He didn't get it. What? He didn't get it.
That's crazy right there. That's crazy right there. That's fucking crazy.
Stuffed his ass. That's what I'm talking about. Stand him up. Don't let him fall forward.
Good dude, man. That's bullshit.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Across the 40 now. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Come on, Big Wolf.
Decent gain here in that running play.
Run that bit like I know you can.
Rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wolf. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds this receiver.
Over two people? Oh no, my God.
What? That's first down yardage.
Oh, the defense.
Wow. Dad, you watching?
You get him to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your
Dropping down out there, baby.
instead, it's a first down.
This playoff ball. Look at that. Over you, boy. You were short. You short hand receiver.
That's real.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
You just got a better team,
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Wolf.
Look, man, make a play. Let's get the ball. Man, dinking and dunking, bro.
I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Make a play, bro. Share the ball. Make a play, bro. Make a play for me, man. Damn, you gotta want it in these moments, man. You gotta want it.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
You gotta want it in these moments, man.
Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
You gotta want
Interesting
it.
call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down.
You dropped that shit, man.
Yeah, you
Big
dropped
decision
that.
to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here?
Fall forward. That's cornerback out there on you, man.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down.
Bro, I quit.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, what a call by
I
this
quit,
offensive
bro.
coordinator.
They finna give you the game like that, bro. I quit, bro. The ball just went boom.
First down. Now you can continue to
Bro, you
work
just
that
threw the
clock.
ball to me, bro.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Oh, God, NCAA, I can't wait for the move. Y'all let the ball just go through my fucking hands like that.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback keeps
Hey,
it
it
on the
glitched me, bro. My man went outside. It glitched me. I knew what you were doing. My man just got stuck in nowhere. It glitched.
When your quarterback can
Good
just say,
game, bro.
I am pulling this down and I am
GG.
taking off myself.
It ain't over yet.
He has that kind of speed.
Nah, that
As
shit
a
over, bro. I
defense, all
missed
you
the
can do is
kick.
just say your prayers.
First down here. Time for one more
Yeah,
play.
you underplayed it.
Stops for the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into
No,
the
they
final
made
2
me.
minutes
I
of
don't know
play
what
here.
made him
This
come
defense
downhill.
needing
I
to
never
step
came
up and
downhill.
make a play now.
Is what I'm saying. I pressed triangle from right where I'm at because I knew where the play was going at. It made him come
Takes the
downhill
snap and takes off
for
on
some
the run.
reason, bro.
And he
It
runs
made
it
him
in
come
for the
down.
score.
Now he,
Touchdown,
when I
South
press
Carolina.
triangle, now he trying to get back on
Well,
top
that's
of the
why you
ball when
practice
I
right
never
there,
put
Chris.
him
This
on top of
offense
the
had
ball.
the pressure, the game on their back. They
When he, I
delivered,
mean,
they
when
get
I
a
never,
touchdown,
when he
and
never
now
supposed to
make
be
this
under
a
the ball.
two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds.
He
of
just
closing this
young,
game
bro. He
out.
gotta get more
They tack
play,
on the
play
extra point.
recognition, bro. That's
This
all I
kickoff
want.
team, let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
This nigga ain't reading the fucking play.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone.
We need one more stop, fellas.
15. That's where the offense will take over.
Fuck, man, this game, man, this shit garbage, man. I'm ready for 26 to
And
come.
the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back
Niggas
out on
fighting
the
the
field.
ball out.
Last
Every
possession, they
tackle,
were
solo
stopped
tackle,
on a
fighting the
4th
ball
down
out.
try. Can they get
That bitch
something
ain't
going
coming
here?
out.
Oh,
It's intercepted. The defense
Yeah,
slipped
bro,
out
we
the
just
screen
got better
pass.
players, bro.
It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's
The
brought down
quarterback ball carrier 99,
Anytime
huh?
you use your quarterback as a runner,
nah, I got that bitch on conservative.
obviously you hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired,
You know, I know I'm running with him. I put that bitch on conservative. I ain't trying to lose that motherfucking ball.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. as a design quarterback keeper. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative.
I've been having the last 2 games. I've been having a bunch of problems with these fucking fumbles.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Bro, that shit stressed me out. Bro, that game right there, man. I got all the smoke.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
That game, that stressed me out.
At the 15, that's when the offense will take over.
One more day, no,
How the fuck do I miss the fucking pick through my fucking hand?
Boy, see that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. My
Tennessee's
team, we
high-powered
just
offense
ass.
is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their
Ain't
doors
no way
blown
you
off
missed
here.
that pick,
He's playing for pride at this point.
Look,
They don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better.
Where
It's
is
just
he
been
going?
a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able.
Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Stretching the lead. This lead is getting ugly.
Get them boys in the weight room.
bro. Wow.
We've seen him go behind coverage and make
Bro,
plays
I wanted to
downfield.
see
We
the
can him
replay of
catch the
that.
ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football,
I didn't
he
even
is
know
so
what happened
dangerous
just now.
after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
That's why a nigga gotta get out of Conference USA that, bro. I'm dead ass serious, bro. Nigga ain't getting the type of players them niggas getting, bro. But we got the same type of
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field
fucking
now.
coaching
This thing
SP
is so
players, bro.
out of
Like
hand.
that shit
All you
ain't
can do
right, bro.
now is
Nigga
play
getting
for a
Conference
little
USA
shred
kids.
of fire. Grab down the middle.
This
It's
nigga
Leonard.
ain't no way this nigga
And
supposed
he's
to have
tackled
all
after
them
the
niggas on
catch.
his team. And I can't get none of that shit, bro. Hell no, that's cause it's Conference USA, I think, bro.
The most important thing is tackling this offense.
I could just be a better recruiter.
How are you just a better recruiter? Come on, bro, make it make sense.
I know how to talk to the kid.
Alright, you right.
Ask that. I
You
go
right, you
there.
right.
I get some of his players too.
Says the guy that's the top 3 in recruiting every year, but hey, I let you talk.
Yeah.
That just happened though. That just happened last couple years. Now don't do that.
It's complete. That's enough.
I've been on top for the longest. I just
I
thought.
don't know how many times I done knocked niggas out of the top 3 that they wanted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Niggas think they got top 3. Next thing you know, here comes Penn State. Look at Penn State.
Where the fuck this thing come from?
Yeah, where they go? Yeah. Yeah. Cause see, I like to, like, I don't really like sound out on my kids first, cause I like to see if I can get other ones first before I try to sell in it. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of mine come late.
Yeah, I see you like to make the late push.
Yeah, I make the late push because
I can't do that.
Nah, see, we're already good.
I gotta be consistent. If I ain't consistent, I ain't gonna get none. You ain't never noticed that?
Yeah, I know. But see, the ones I know in my pipeline, I know I can get because they already want as a deal breaker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I gotta be consistent.
All I gotta do is give them that deal breaker, and I'm good.
If I'm consistent from week 0, I'm gonna have a good class. But if I ain't gonna have no good class.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete on the final play, but they wrap up the win.
You think we'll be top 2, 3?
You gotta hit that speed first. That's the main thing. You gotta hit that speed, then you gotta hit that speed and a couple of linemen.
And the crazy thing is you have what, one more 5-star than me. So if you really would have went after like at least like 3 or 4 more kids, you'd probably be ahead of me.
Who, me? Yeah. But you know, I got my 13. I really went 14, I think, with an extra punter and kicker. And I stopped. I ain't even have nobody else on my board. I'm tired of cutting motherfuckers like that. I gotta watch these motherfuckers play now. Second person to make it to that semifinals.
That's bullshit.
Me too. Hey.